Hi, this is Chris, the director of Bow Path of the Teal Lotus, and today we are going to be doing a quick walkthrough of the demo. So, and it'll be on keyboard and mouse. So, hold space to jump, A on controller. If you hold space, you can jump higher. There's a variable jump height. These shrines, you can just press W or up on the left stick to sit, drink some tea, save, and heal. So we're just going to collect some of this foxfire and keep walking forward. You can save here if you want. We'll walk by the Sakura City Vista and meet our first NPC, Asahi. Now, Asahi will basically tell you to buzz off, and when he sees your earring, he changes his tune and offers you some tea. So we drink the tea. And now, our earring can transform into the Equinox staff. So, it's left click to attack. He says to go and attack this bamboo wall here, so we'll try that. Left click to attack, or X on controller. Now we find out that the staff is a little bit weak, so we have to get some bamboo in order to fix it. So he just gave us a quest, and we can always check our quests in the quest menu here. So here we have 3 bamboo. We just collected 3 here, so let's go find some more. So you can do Pogo later. Let's just watch this cutscene first. Okay, once that cutscene is down, we can proceed to the left and continue collecting bamboo. So, let's collect bamboo. You can hit each one of these bamboo stems 3 times to collect them. Okay, let's check how much we have. We have 9, so we need 1 more. Also, if you're keen, you can use the jump resets to get up here, although this is not taught explicitly in the game yet. Okay, and we have enough. Let's wait for those bamboos to respawn and make our way back to Asahi. Once we're back at Asahi, he'll take the bamboo and reinforce our staff. And then he leaves. We complete the quest, and we get a special tea kettle. So this tea kettle will allow us to heal. Also keep in mind that when you strike enemies with your staff, you'll be able to brew more tea in the kettle. So once we're missing health, we can... Sorry, let me scratch that. We can hit this wall 3 times and proceed. But once we're missing health, we can drink tea in order to heal. So that'll come up later because there's no enemies yet. This is Tori. Tori's going to teach us a technique called the bump, which is basically a jump, an extra jump. So Bo doesn't have an inherent double jump, so you'll have to jump, hit something, and then you get another jump. And if you notice, you'll glow. You'll have like a teal glow around you once a jump is stored. So boom, we get up here. Tori congratulates us. And we're going to proceed to the left here. Here we learn the Pogo, which is when you attack something below you in the air, you can also reset your jump. But the Pogo also gives you some vertical movement as well. So you can either Pogo off things to reset your jump, or attack things to reset your jump. And a lot of things are attackable, so like you can kind of almost never touch the floor if you really want to. I would probably recommend saving here. Kill these guys so they don't bother you later. And we'll proceed right here. And remember, this is just a walkthrough. I'm not like going to expose all the secrets or like tell you about the lore too much, so feel free to explore. I'm just doing like the very basic path through here. Here we also learned that attacking enemies will reset your jump as well. So, little Pogo skill check there. And we'll proceed right. So here's Tori again, and they say They have a vision of you jumping across that, but we can't quite do that quite yet. So let's go down and we meet Asahi again, and he is saying that we stole his tea kettle, even though he clearly dropped it. But he makes a deal with us. If we can find a way into the cave, get him something he wants, we may keep the kettle. So we're just gonna make our way over here. Careful for these little things. They die in one hit, but they are kind of hard to see sometimes. So this is a tutorial card telling us that while we're grounded, if we hold E or left trigger on a controller, we will be able to gain health back at a slow rate. And now, we meet Shimeji, and uh-oh, someone's coming. So this is the first boss in the game, the Kiri Bozu. And the Kiri Bozu has 2 attacks in the first phase. We'll spit out these Kodama that we already have a lot of practice beating. Keep in mind that you can also Pogo off of Shimeji's hat here and get some big height. So one attack is a Kodama, and then the other attack is going to slam down and go across the bottom. He doesn't have any collision damage, except when he's doing his slam and the telegraph for the slam. So when you see him start telegraphing, you might want to get some space. We're just going to make sure we hit him consistently and also dodge that ground dash. Oh, and eventually in the second phase here, he'll just track your position and dive bomb onto the floor. So you could kind of like lead him over here, then run, jump over him. Also hit him while he's dashing. Ooh, I got hit there, but I also killed him. So, bad man is gone. We drink some tea and we get the next earring transformation, which is the bamboo bat. Now, the bamboo bat is a pretty core element of gameplay here. So once we get the bat, we can hold left trigger near objects with a blue glowing circle around them and aim with the mouse cursor position and release right trigger to bat. So remember, we have to hold. So if we attack, and we could see the blue circle around when it's in the air, right? If we hit it up and go next to it and hold right trigger, we go into what's called the batting state. And you can aim with the cursor while you're in the batting state. So hold, aim, and let go. It'll also fire by itself if you take too long. So make sure that you go quickly. We're gonna break this down here. And we need to bring this little guy over to the cave entrance where Asahi was in order to gain entrance into the cave. I'm gonna save here just in case. Huh? Okay, and now we can get inside and get that ingredient for Asahi. Now this is Uzumaki Cave. You could go bottom or left. We're gonna go right here. See another new enemy there. I'll talk about that enemy in a second, because there's another one right here. So this enemy will hurl rocks at you, and if you notice, they also have a blue glowing circle. So if you can also bat these. And these do more damage than the attack does, so if you want, you can prefer that method. We're just gonna go to this waterfall area over here and go straight down. And remember, this walkthrough is not really going over all of like the little side tricks and stuff. This is just so you can kind of complete it and kind of get an idea of the abilities and figure out what's going on. So we meet Shimeji again, and Shimeji gives us a Dharma, our first Dharma, called Chomper. So I'll explain what Chomper does in a bit, but you can pause and read this if you want. And the Infinite Charcoal, which unlocks the combo system, which is quite complex, and it's actually not that complex, but maybe it's not really worth explaining all the nuances in this video. But cool thing is we get to try out Chomper real quick here. So Chomper, here, I'm gonna kill some of these the old-fashioned way before I use Chomper. Okay, so Chomper can shoot out, and then if you press the cast button again, which is 2 on keyboard or Y on controller, he'll take a bite at his position and do extra damage, okay? So what's something you could try here is these enemies that are not usually attackable while they're rolling and kind of like get kind of far away from the player. You can go ahead and bite them, and they die in 2 hits like that. So what's going to be fun while you're playing Blow, and something you notice, is that it's kind of fun to like just try and stay in the air as much as possible. It's kind of a core element of gameplay. So like we can jump, catch these rocks, and hit him back at things. But also attack the old-fashioned way if you're not into that. Chomper with that nice bite right there. And we'll finish up the last Armakillo with Chomper. So keep in mind that when you use Chomper or any Dharma, you will be depleting some of your tea, which is also used for healing. So it's kind of a, you know, it's kind of a trade-off. So I am missing a pip of health, but I can't heal right now because I don't quite have enough. So let's try and farm some tea here off these guys. Now we have 5. So now if we hold E or left trigger, E on keyboard or left trigger on controller, we can heal. Okay. We notice that there's a locked door over here. Don't have the key for that yet, so let's go this way. I'm like styling on these guys, but you know, you can kill them or walk past them in a little bit more of a less flashy way if that's what suits you. Now we meet Shimeji again. Hey Shimeji. Shimeji tells us that their armor pillows are missing, so we can get this quest Armapillo Assembly and check it out here. So we need to find 4 Armapillos. Let's go. So the first one is down here. Down here. Let's clear out these guys a little bit. Oh god. And jump over this spike pit. Make sure we don't fall on this bamboo. And go ahead and bat this guy down here. And our goal is to not die. Our goal is to bring this first Armapillo back to Shimeji's little hut up there. So let's go ahead and do that. To bat is all, I don't think I mentioned this, but to bat is also B on controller. We get some angles here and kind of hit him off the wall so we can aim it in. Okay, number 1 done. Now let's go this way to get number 2. Careful of the spikes up there. Number 2 is right here. Hit it through these walls here. And bring it back to Shimeji. So we'll do that right now. Oops. And number 3, we'll go back this way. Up here. We'll pogo off these shrooms. So here we get a little bit more advanced with the movement. You're going to want to jump, attack, jump, pogo, boom. If you notice, there's a wall blocking us here from getting it up there. So we'll hit it up here. And hit this switch up here, and we're gonna try and catch it and shoot it down there. We did it. So let's bring that back to Shimeji. Didn't quite get in there, so gotta wait for that poop to make poof, not the poop, the poof, in order to make sure that it goes in. Okay, and the last Armapillo is actually up here. So we'll go up here. These guys will be annoying. I also want to mention one thing, that you can also reset your jump off projectiles So keep that in mind. And I also want to mention that, oh god, I might die here. I also want to mention that you can, that the batting will also reset your jump. So anytime you enter the batting state like this, you can jump again. Okay, so we're gonna hit this switch. And make sure we hit the last one down into the hut. And there we go, all four are back. And let's talk to Shimeji again, and Shimeji is going to give us a key to that door we found earlier. So we got the key, and let's go back to the door. We complete the Armapillo assembly quest too. That's nice. So the door, well, we just exit to the left. Use these lanterns to get up this way. A tip with the Pogo is like, holding down is not going to affect any movement at all. So like, if you're in the air and you just want to constantly be pogoing, you just hold down on the keyboard or down on the control stick. Okay, we're going to break that wall. Then we're going to bat a few things here. Careful for the falling rocks in this section. Break that, and then hit the last one. If you're lucky, you could catch one of the falling rocks. And then we're gonna go right here. And unlock another door using the Shita key. And here, unless you're extremely confident, I recommend saving here, because it is where we will fight our first boss, the particularly unmanageable Armakillo. So in the first phase, Armakillo is just going to go left and right. It's vulnerable when it's on its back, so get some attacks in. You could always use the mushrooms to jump. I think you can... Oh, and you have to be careful about the rocks. You can bat the rocks too for some extra bonus damage. And if you notice, I just started boiling, so what that'll do is an empowered Chomper. And that happens when you, attack enough times in the air. Okay, so we're in the second phase now, where the Armakillo will be doing laps around the arena in his ball form, and doing up and down. He's not damageable in that state, except by batting rocks, so I'll try to get a batting a rock off to show you. Just keep attacking, maybe use Chomper if we want. Okay, he's gonna do some laps again. Now rocks are falling here, and we can actually hit him. When he's doing this, like, more rocks are gonna fall than usual, so we have to be kind of careful. Oh, wow, we didn't even get to see the third phase. But if you do make... I did too much damage to it with the rocks. They do quite significant. I think, like, 3 times more damage than a basic attack, so, like, ended up doing a little bit more damage, so we didn't get to see the third phase. But in the third phase, he'll just do a different pattern where he kind of bounces like this. You just kind of have to avoid everything. Okay, now we have the eye. This is what Asahi was asking for earlier. So we are going to heal and save and exit the way we came in. And here we go. There's Asahi. He's just waiting for us. Isn't that nice? He would have to go all the way back out. So Asahi gives us the tea, and we get a very fun movement ability, the Lotus Dash. And in the Lotus Dash, we can hold shift or right trigger to dash. So let's try it out. And I want to note that every time your jump resets, your dash also resets. So, oh, let me just make sure we see this card. Left, tap shift to dash. So jump, shift, and we're dashing. So check this out. 1, 2, dash, hit. We can dash on unlimited times as long as we're resetting. also kind of another cool tip maybe is like you can interrupt your dash with a jump and get a little bit of a, we call that a shine dash, and basically it gives you like some extra velocity. Okay, so now we're gonna get out of this cave and continue with our journey. So these statues will also reset your dash and stuff. Oops. I got too like cocky there. Be careful here. We're just gonna want to wait, dash. We're gonna want to go up this way and meet Dodomeki. So Dodomeki is going to try and sell us some stuff, which I would highly recommend buying this. It's obviously skippable if you don't want to buy it, but you get the Prosperity Omamori, which are basically like little badges that you can wear, or little amulets that you can wear, sorry, that will empower you, okay? But in order to use them, we need the Omamori strap, which is this free gift that Dodomeki gave us. So we have that, and in order to equip them, we need to sit at a shrine. Then we press tab and the Omamori menu will open automatically, and we see here Prosperity Omamori. While this Omamori is equipped, attract nearby Kitsunebi enemy awards towards you. So now we don't have to go running around collecting the foxfire that drops. The foxfire and Kitsunebi, I use those terms interchangeably. It just means these flame things. Now these will not attract you because these are kind of like overworld Kitsunebi. Oh, also we got some teal ore there. Those will also attract to you. And we are in this area. Let's see if we go up here. We can go back to the waterfall area from earlier. Okay. Now here's where you get to style on people with the new dash ability. Okay, so we're going to work our way back up the waterfall by pogoing off here, resetting, jump. You can also weave in dashes here. This is all really completable in one go without touching the ground. But if you need help, there are platforms that kind of give you some leeway so you don't fall all the way back to the ground and kind of feel bad about yourself. But I'm going to try by not touching the ground. And done. And now we're back kind of at the beginning of the cave, if you remember. And we're gonna leave the same way we came out. And if you remember earlier, Tori was up there. And they were saying that they had a vision of us dashing over that canyon. Okay, so we got to go up this way now. So we're going to pogo, land here. Okay, and we're going to jump, dash, pogo that shroom. And we're going to have to do a nice, well-timed jump reset here. And then dash. There's more bamboo here if you want it. But we are going to work our way back up here. That's one route, but you can also just go this way. And get this Armapillo. Kill these. And we're out. Okay. We'll meet Tori again. Let's talk just for old time's sake. A fox flies freely over gaping canyons. Teal petal showers in their wake. Okay. So we're going to jump. And dash over. That timing is pretty rough, so... You know... You might miss it the first time and have to do that again, but it's worth it because you'll get your reps in. Okay, and we're approaching the end of the demo, but first we'll meet a mysterious character called Rozu, who you can speak to and kind of learn more about the lore of the game. We're gonna dash, and Rozu will give us the Usagi scroll. And another Omamori called Initiative. So the Usagi scroll is going to be something that kind of develops over the game. You're gonna have to buy the full game to kind of like understand everything about that. But that's about it for the demo. Thanks for playing. Once you go into this next scene here, you'll be brought to our little promo page here. So, that's the demo. I really hope you all liked it. Please give us a wish list on Steam because it helps us immensely in like the Steam algorithm. So go ahead and give us a wish list. You could click this link here for the Steam page. You could join our Discord if you want to like meet other members of the community and talk about Bo. And this is our Twitter/X and our YouTube channel. So go ahead and subscribe. And also if you want to we have other links if you want to scan this. And I do want to note that down here is the time that it took you to complete the demo, okay? So we are doing a speedrunning competition. And you could submit your times. There's going to be more information about that on our Steam page, so please be on the lookout for that. If you are interested in speedrunning the game, just for the demo and this competition we're doing, there is a speedrun timer at the top here. You just click that and then start your game. Thanks everyone for watching. Go wishlist Bo Path of the Teal Lotus on Steam, and I'll see you in the next tutorial.